Horse Latitudes. The barn is burning. The racetrack is over. Farmers run out with buckets of water. The horse flesh is burning. They're kicking the stalls. Panic in a horse's eye that can spread and fill an entire sky. The clouds flow by and tell a story about the lightning bolt and the mast on the steeple. Some people have a hard time describing sailors to the undernourished. The decks are starving. Time to throw the cargo over. Now, down in the high sailing fluttering of smiles on the air, with its cool night-time disturbance. Tropic corridor, tropic treasure. What got us this far, to this mild equator? Now we need something, and something new. When all else fails, we can whip the horse's eyes and make them cry and sleep. France is first, Nagala's roundup. Cross over the border, land of eternal adolescence, quality of despair unmatched, anywhere on the perimeter. Message from the outskirts, calling us home. This is the private space of a new order. We need saviors to help us survive the journey. Now, who will come? Now hear this. We have started the crossing. Who knows? It may end badly. The actors are assembled. Immediately they become enchanted. I, for one, am in ecstasy, enthralled. Can I convince you to smile? No wise men now, each on his own. Grab your daughter and run. Oh God, she cried. I never knew what it meant to be real. I thought all this was a joke. I never let the horror or the sweetness and the dignity penetrate my brain. Let me up to see the window, dark riders, pass in the sunset. Coming home from raiding parties, the taverns will be full of laughter, wine, and later dancing. Later, dangerous knife throws. Antonio will be there, and that whore, blue lady, playing cards with silver decks and smiling at the night, and full glasses held aloft and spilled to the moon. I'm sad, so full of sadness. She's selling news in the market, time in the hall, the girls of the factory rolling cigars. They haven't invented muzak yet. So I read to them from the Book of Days. A horror story from the Gothic Age, a gruesome romance from the LA Plague. I have a vision of America, seen from the air, 28,000 feet and going fast, a one-armed man in a Texas parking labyrinth, a burnt tree like a giant primeval bird in an empty lot in Fresno, miles and miles of hotel corridors and elevators filled with citizens, motel money, murder, madness, change the mood from glad to sadness. Play the ghost song, baby. A young woman bound silently on a hospital table, obviously pregnant, is gutted and rifled of her empire, objects of oblivion. Drugs, sex, drunkenness, battle, return to the water world, sea belly, mother of man, monstrous, sleep-walking, gentle, swarming, atomic world. Enemy in social life. How can we hate or love or judge in the sea-swarm world of atoms? All one, one all. How can we play or not play? How can we put one foot before us, or revolutionize, or write? Does the house burn? So be it. The world, a film which men devise. Smoke drifts through these chambers. Murders occur in a bedroom. Mummers chant. Birds hush and coo. Will this do? Take two. Each day is a drive through history. Bright flags. The great highway of dawn, stretching to slumber, pouring out from her greedy palms ashore to wander. Hesitation and doubt, swiftly ensconced. O Viking, your women cannot save you. Out on the great ship, time has claimed you, coming for you. And I came to you for peace, and I came to you for gold, and I came to you for lies. And you gave me fever and wisdom and cries of sorrow, and we'll be here the next day, and tomorrow. There's a belief by the children of man which states all will be well. Search on man, calm saviour, veteran of war's incalculable greed. Search on man, calm saviour, God speed and forgive you, morning star, fragrant meadow, person, girl. Underwater fall. Down, 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 deep below. Children of the caves will let their secret fires glow. An explosion of birds, dawn, sun strokes the walls. An old man leaves the casino. A young man reading pauses on the path to the garden. Bitter winter. Fiction dogs are starving. The radio is moaning softly, calling to the dogs. There are still a few animals left in the yard. Sit up all night, talking, smoking, count the dead and wait till morning. Will warm names and faces come again? Does the silver forest end? December aisles, hot morning chambers of the new day. Idiot, first to awaken, be born, with shadows of new play. Learned men in Sunday best, we've had our chance to rest, to mourn the passing of day, to lament the death of our glorious member. She whispers secret messages of love in the garden to her friends, the bees. The garden would be here forevermore. Mexican parachute, blue, green, pink, invented of silk and stretched on grass, draped in the trees of a Mexican park. T-shirt, boys in their slumbering art. I fear that he's been maimed beyond all recognition. He hears them come and murmur over his corpse, street pizza. Funny, I keep expecting a knock on the door. Well, that's what you get for living around people. A knock would shatter my dreams of illusions, deportment and composure, the struggle of a poor poet to stay out of the grips of novels and gambling and journalism. A quality of ignorance, self-deception may be necessary to the poet's survival. Yeah,